So sometimes customers come to us telling us that their digital lock is faulty because sometimes it can lock, sometimes cannot lock. Then they think it's just faulty. So we will come down, we do some checks, and then we realize that sometimes the lock is not the issue, but the door is. The door basically didn't close perfectly into the correct position. So when the lock tried to extend the bolt out, it will just smack the frame. Actually, for digital locks, there are a few things to think about. So the door, the frame, the strike plate all have to be aligned perfectly, then it can lock properly. But sometimes it's also quite annoying because when you look at the door, it looks closed. But only when inside at the lock area, the lock may not be able to close properly. But you can't really see because it's hidden inside at the door area. So actually some possible cases is like the door, after a few years, they may sag a bit and the alignment is messed up, or sometimes the door frame, after a few years of wear and tear, it may loosen and then misalign, or sometimes even the rubber straps, right, is too tight, also can cause issues. So sometimes you may sense yourself pushing your door with more strength than it can lock properly. Yeah. So if your lock has jamming issue, sometimes cannot auto lock or beeps a lot, it's not due to mainly the motor issue, but rather there's some misalignment issues. So how to check is basically you can just close the door slowly and see whether the bolt area actually lines up with the frame properly. So if you need to push, pull, or lift, or even slam the door for it to lock properly, then it's most likely an alignment issue and not the digital lock itself the issue. So just need to take note, it's like digital locks only work perfectly if the door can close properly first.